The coffee's gonna be bad, people. Asthma. For those who watch the replay. Like greetings, girl world, and floopy, floop, insomniacs. I already did the asthma thing, the asthma inhaler, the potent one, the powder one. The disc, whatever. It gets worse at night. Anywho, I have an appointment tomorrow because my eyes are so bad with my eye condition, my eye health ailment. It's like dripping down my nose. So whenever I flush it out with not a neti pot, whatever, some Arm& Hammer, saline spray stuff, then my eyes start watering like Niagara Falls, and vice versa. And I've been taking some QAnon or something, whatever it's called, that you put in water. You have to use the little droplet thing. Because I'm not messing around with whatever the hell's going on out there in the world. Oh lordy, it's Jordy. Everybody's like, I'm sick. No. I survived all that lockdown BS. No, thank you. Not with all my health ailments and a premium. No. I've not had nothing since 2018. And I like to keep it that way. I am not messing around. You could keep that. No thank you. Return to sender. Anyway, I've been coughing a lot more because this stupid thing they put on the other side of the wall here. The Wi-Fi. Yeah. Yeah, no per property policy ever given to me. No response to working with limited resources of lawyers that are supposed to be. I looked at Harvard online because I would like to go be a prosecutor and a defense attorney. So I read the whole lengthy page on prosecutor and the difference between a prosecutor and a defense attorney. So a prosecutor, I would have to put it, I have it on my notes, but I can't do that while I'm on here. So I'm going to put that in the description, the difference between a prosecutor and then like a defense attorney is supposed to vigorously advocate. Because with these limited programs that they refer you to and all this other stuff, you just go in a loop of self-advocating, and they look at you like one of those weirdos in the judicial court system of sovereign citizen. Yeah, yeah. So you can call me the Golden Sovereign, okay? That's what you can call me. I know what I'm talking about. And nobody, because there's a bunch of Gen Zers, not the elderly Gen Zers, but the Gen Zers. Good Lord. Everything here is turning digital, even the fucking laundry room with the laundry machines. Everything turned. No, thank you. Nobody asked for this amenity. So I got this thing in the mail, right? JacobFights.com all the way in Los Angeles, right? And it says like an advertisement or whatever the fuck ever. And I had to buy a bunch of binders and clear uh, sleeves to put in the binders to organize all this shit. I filled up one 1.5-inch binder with all of the pages that this senior community manager that me and Manny from maintenance do not like. Definitely do not like. Oh, she's not gonna last long, people. And since what she came here in summertime, filled all of the 1.5-inch binder with all the pages that the notices she's put on all the doors, including mine. All can you? That's obnoxious. And they like to harass and intimidate. Even this thing I got in the mail, and I checked out their website. It looked like, if you want to go check out the website, get some laughs. Jacob, what is it? Jacob, whatever I said before. My nervous system is shot, people. And my complex PTSD. The only thing that's gonna assist with that is frankincense and myrrh incense or something like that. So I'm like, yeah. So yeah. And he put a code down, and he was talking about the vertebrae water bug roaches and shit like that. This place is discriminatory. And their little paragraph. And I'm coughing a lot more. Especially the right side is having adverse reactions to the uh, artificial electric magnetic waves and all that other stuff. And finally, I'm fucking moving. I'm fucking moving out of here. After 13 years, 10 years too long, and I had all these wrong people coming in, trying to start drama. Yeah, it's all plugged, but the radiation is still. I don't. You know how much the best EMF detector, because you need 4 different EMF detector to do all the waves and stuff to check all the EMF shit, and the best one is like $200 or something like that. So I'm out of here. I'm out of here in February. I am out. I mean, there's the 1.5 the 1.5 inch binder is like over 200 pages. Just have 6 months. 6 months. A fucking psychotic. She's like the first property manager, the first 12 years, fucking psychotic. She's like a 2.0, like fucking converted. Covert crap and calculating with the harassment and and uh and what is it? And intimidation. Like it says here in the Jacob that thing, the letter. I mean, seriously, who wants to come here after 2 years? I was watching Adam McIntyre's like second channel where he vlogs, and it's called all in caps. Landlord should suffer. It was talking about he rented a house with the girls meeting his dogs, and and whatever, and the landlord he was working directly with the landlord because it was private property or whatever the fuck he was renting from. He was like 80 years old and he was a nightmare and he has trauma. I was like, I can relate to that. These people here at the on-site office, because they're Latin Hispanic, not sure what 8 of the 9 tribes of Northern Hebrew Israelites, whether it's Issachar, which is Mexico, or Puerto Rican or whatever, the fuck of the 12 tribes of Hebrew Israelites. Like, they're discriminatory toward anyone who's not Latin Hispanic and speaks Spanish, because everything that they print is English in the front and Spanish in the back. And it just makes me freaking pissed off that they're letting illegal aliens from across the Mexican border. They're not even native to here. They're over there. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some graphic shit, people. Even the people that legally came here, sick of their own kind, that are Mexican nationality. Just like in the Black African American community, they're starting sick of their own fucking community over there. Yep. With the, oh, you can't do box braids and all this other bullshit. And then that people that are African Native are like, you could do any kind of braids if you're from Africa, Asia, or the Samoan Islands over there by Europe. That's part of Europe. But you're not allowed to if you're a black African American. Yeah, that's where we are, people. I watch it all. The dumpster fire shit show. Minority this and majority that and all this other shit. Well, 14 minutes. So I'm finally fucking moving. God damn. And I know exactly where I'm moving to. It's only gonna be one place. I'm not going all over here and there and everywhere. No thank you. No thank you. Yeah. And then, resources, right? You have to sign a release form, right? So that's what I did in order for her to talk to the your community manager over here on the on-site office over there at the one limited resources where you just it's like a fucking it's like a fucking carousel or some shit or like a stupid game of telephone. I'm like, nobody is qualified. No one's qualified. Because they give you a template, right? And then they're like psychiatrists or social worker or, there's all these things. Nobody is qualified to write a verification letter except myself. Okay? And I know that people, when they go to universities, they can write their own acceptance letter. So why can't I? If you want me to be in this, you know, defense attorney, uh, vigorously advocating mode, and look at me like a sovereign citizen, nut job, weirdo from the judicial court system. Do not compare me to that. I am qualified. No, people are just, it's so bad, people. It is so bad. I remember back in the days 20 years ago when I got a part-time job. You know how hard that was with the Generation Joe's boomer? That's a covert, malignant narcissist that likes to control everything and knows they're controlling and hush hush secretive. Narcissist, 60 and over club now, and getting worse. Gets worse with age. Good Lord. I remember you do the resume, right? We filled out we had to type on the computer a resume. We had disk and floppy disks, and shit like that. Now it's like it's beyond insane. It's not even the age of Aquarius, technology. Well, we grew up with. Now everything is goddamn insane and psychotic with not the elderly Gen Z, but the rest of Gen Z, not the old school Gen Z and the old school Gen X. Now they have to fill out applications online. Online. Like I remember filling out resumes and shit, and then I would go to a job interview. Like no thank you. No thank you. You can keep that. They're not even qualified. They're not even trained. Nobody's trained in the workspace. I couldn't even do a 9 to 5 job now because I can't stand the level of incompetence. I can't, as part of Gen X, I can't stand the level of incompetence. How do you not know how to function? These people now have little to no training. They're not qualified at all. Not qualified at all. And the things that I've heard, man, including in doctor's offices, it's like, what? It's like, meanwhile, the older baby boomers, I was watching a video, they're still working. People, them still going to work, right? They're still going to work and packing groceries, at the till or at the checkout line. Unless you want to do self checkout, I prefer self checkout because I'm let me tell you something. I just came across a YouTube short about what the I think it was the top 4 or 5 things of the some of the things that Nordics could are to Nordics are rude, like uh what was it number? I should put that in the description too because I have it on my notes. I'll put that in the description below. Like stupid small talk. Like don't number 4 was something along the lines of I'm not sure the exact context of words. Something along the lines of don't speaking without a purpose. Like we're just trying to run errands and get through living life on the daily. So like what is this? What is this? We'll be looking at you like what is it? What was the word? Like what do you want out of this conversation? What is it that you wanted out of this conversation? Because avoid small talk at all costs. And then be overly polite. I can't stand small talk. Oh my God. And then being overly polite, like, how are you? Oh my God. I agree with the Nordics that this is rude. Because it's like, it's like, that's a personal question. You don't even know us. It's like, shit, you want us to tell you about our feelings? Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. Fuck. I'm a Sagittarius, adult of the fire signs, and I'm a Gen X, so we don't have no fucking feelings. What are you talking about? How you doing? And then it fucks with my 80-gram form, my tri-type. What do you mean? How am I doing? Do you want some melancholy answer that's gonna be quite lengthy? Cause I'm an INFJ introverted extroversion. Though I'm emotionally stable PhD certified test result. Like shit. And it just becomes it just comes off as like an act. Like a goddamn script or something. What the fuck? I'm like getting distracted by somebody starting their car in the concrete jungle. I'm not gonna miss this place at all. I'll tell you right now. This is like the slums, okay? This is not like the slums in the Republic of South Korea. No, no. If they're still there. Because they were starting to, Maybe this underdeveloped building. I don't know how they got past housing authority with the health and safety. This place is like, I'm telling you, this place is like a group home meets a homeless shelter had a baby. Okay, that's what this place is. You get asthma from asbestos in the ceiling. They just put it causes cancer because you know everything cancer, you know, and they don't put anything about it causes asthma because we grew up with this asbestos too, and I got it in my 20s. No, in my 30s. Correction, right? In my somewhere between my 20s and my 30s. And not only did I get that from that, but this invertebrate, water bug, roaches, feces, you get asthma from that. So I don't want to hear that this unit is a health and safety hazard because this whole entire underdeveloped bullshit since 13 years ago that is the same is is uninhabitable. Okay, it's where I rather, you know what I rather go do? I rather go live in the dorms that K-pop groups and what is it? What's that soloist artist? I forgot her name. I should know this. She was living with her grandmother and they lived in infested places or whatever the fuck over there. Like a lot of these dorms at these K-pop bands and solo whatever the fuck, when they live in the dorms, they're roach infest. I'd rather go live there, okay? I'd rather go live there. I mean, seriously, the apartment complex near the river there in the Republic of South Korea where Jimin was living. Now he moved because the place got demolished and it's almost the 3.5 year mark or whatever the fuck ever to make the underdeveloped apartment complex, you know, developed. They don't do that shit here. My God, somebody's put a party in their car in the fucking parking lot. Look at this fucking red lights blinking on the fucking wall through the blinds. The horizontal blinds. Are you done? The window's open. I know they're not done yet. I feel like I'm in that. There's like that scene from the movie, The Wedding Singer, when the guy opens the door and the music is blasted, but when he closes the door, when they close the door, you don't hear fuck all music. That's what this sound like. Ain't you cold out there? Shit. I mean, we're in the desert, dry air or whatever the fuck, and it gets even colder at night. It's not springtime yet. And who knows if the stupid groundhog is gonna sit. I hope that thing don't sit. I can't with more winter. Please don't see your shadow, okay? We want spring already. Bitch, Even though spring will be allergy season, I'd rather that than this goddamn winter. I came across something on the YouTube algorithms recommendation about INFJs and INTJs, all the ones that share my cognitive function. There was like two other ones, and they were like, I think it was one of those AI automated thing, whatever. And I was just, because AI is really going to test people's morality, people, for the next 10 fuck years. I'm going to go through menopause for the next 10 years because I'm in the 40 and over club. And, while AI is going to test people's morality, and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch, and I'm going to be laughing. I know a few people here in girl world are just, complaining about AI. Don't worry about it. It's really going to test people's morality. AI can't even read an INFJ. So, haha. Oh, good, they're done. Did they drive off or did you just shut the fuck up? I didn't know we were at Paris Hilton's fucking DJ party or some shit. Or watching like Jungkook going live when he had all the lights on the ceiling and shit. Whether he was singing karaoke or not. Previously, when he was on, he was playing either video games or computer games. He was on for hours. I don't even know how many. I'm not even sure how many hours. Now it got quiet. So yeah, I'm moving finally. Good riddance to this place. Good lord. just like long-winded and roundabout instead of straightforward. I'm also slightly tired, people. I mean, this is making me fucking exhausted. The party's back to the stupid concrete jungle parking lot. Yeah, even with these limited resources, when I had to sign a release form for them to speak to the senior community manager over here on the onsite office, they didn't even ask. When I even mentioned, they didn't give me a per property policy. They didn't even ask her, you know, you should give her the per property policy copy. And I wrote, it's like, my God. I even requested it. Honestly, who wants to come here back here after 2 years? It's gonna take 2 years to do anything about it in the court system. Who the fuck wants to come back to already being traumatized, to be re-traumatized again? I don't want your dirty money, fucking bitch ass slumlord. Everything's much clearer also now. Like, I thought being the person that fucked off at 2018 after I met them when I was 19, they were 25. I thought it was 15 plus years, and it's not. Unless there's some kind of Mandela effect type shit. I know I did a very powerful affirmation a few weeks back, and I just seen the clock just jumping, just back and forth, back. Like, what? It's not even spring forward, fall back, set clocks, whatever. The thing just kept going on the digital clock, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, what in the Mandela effect, time traveler? If that ain't a glitch, I don't know what is, because, lordy. I wish she would puff disappear. Honestly. I really honestly do not care once I leave here. That I hope this place turns into that place that I lived on the border. There was a town I lived on the border of, or a city of the border that I lived on over there way back. And last I heard, it was all ruined. I don't care if this place turns into all ruins. This should have been boarded up a long time ago. Like that place in the back road here by downtown. When you go toward the back road, there was an apartment complex and it got boarded up, and they put the fence thing, and now everything's like overgrowing over it. Hell, there's even like a old building with like a fountain in front of it. It's an abandoned building, and the concrete parking garage next to it, that's just like abandoned, look like goddamn ghost town, abandoned. I don't care if this place looks like that after I leave. Good riddance. Never again am I gonna allow people come in here fucking dismissive avoidance and keeping their options open and just even if they don't have no what is it, emotional permanence or whatever the fuck. Y'all like the fuckers of the dating scene, those kind of dismissive avoidance too. You know, both sides of the battle of the sexes. It's my own biological gender that put me here in the first place. And then go, where would you be without this? Where would you be without that? Girl, you are in your 30s at that time. You still live with your mom. You're supposed to be a November Sagittarius. You live with your own place with your boyfriend when I met you, and he was problematic or whatever the fuck ever. Not my business, not my problem. And then you move back in with your mom. So what? The only way out was to get with the guy from the Black African American community, knowing that your Latin Hispanic Mexicano nationality dad is racist, discriminatory against that from somebody from Ohio that went to jail or prison. That's your only way out. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife type shit. And she always used to say, good Lord. Is the battery still good? Oh no, the battery's going. I might as well get off here. I don't think I have anything else to say. How do I exit?